Okay, first of all, what's your name?
Rhiannon Flores,
Rhiannon Flores, how old are you?
12.
Okay, then, are you happy being in first year high school?
Not really.
And why is that?
The people in my school are always trying to make my life harder.
Harder in what way?
Well, they would question my sexuality and they would usually use all my actions against me. Like, for example, I would accidentally do something awkward. They would laugh at it for about a minute.
And why do you think they do that?
Mm, Maybe because there are only a few people that they can do that to.
And why do you think they can do that to you?
Well, they are students and they are pretty young. I've learned from all the years that I've experienced this that children are typically mean.
Okay, but why don't they target others? Why you?
Mainly because I'm the outcast of that school.
And what are the traits that you think makes you an outcast?
I barely have any friends and I can say awkward things from time to time.
Well, why don't you have friends? What's the reason do you think that's the case?
In grade 1, I accidentally acted very immaturely, and so that led to people avoiding me. Because of my actions in grade 1, I only had one friend, but then as I grew older, I started to have more, but then not a lot because I don't really follow what trends they do.
So you believe that that one event in grade 1 still affects your life up to now?
Well, yes. I've been taught that first impressions last the longest.
Oh, well, that's a shame. Okay, let's move on to other topics. Do you get rewards for doing something right, like studying, getting good grades,
Not
those
really.
kinds of things?
I would only get a praise my from the people around me.
Like your parents, classmates, what?
Parents mostly. Classmates barely even care.
Okay. If you don't really get rewards, then what motivates you to do the supposedly right things, such as studying or helping other people in the first place?
What motivates me is basically making the people in my family proud.
Oh, okay. How do you judge an action if it's right or wrong?
I would say that it's based on perspective.
Please elaborate.
It would be based on what they would gain from it or what will happen to them if the action was done.
Oh, okay. Do you think you must always need motivation to do the right thing?
It would also depend on the person.
Oh, we're talking about you.
Yes. Okay. Well, yes.
Why?
When I'm not motivated by something, I wouldn't really exert any effort on doing it.
Okay, thank you very much for your time.